one of the things that the women in academia had to come to terms with was the role of advocacy versus scholarship. For example, around that time I was invited to give a keynote address to CPA, which I did, and I gave some talks here in the Department of Psychology. And one of the areas of research that I was into in the 70s was social psychology of marriage. Mm-hmm. And I gave a talk in this department in the early 70s to our colleagues, colloquium on the social psychology of marriage from a feminist perspective. And by the way, the word feminist wasn't really coined yet. It was just in the process of crystallizing, because it took about 10 years to actually crystallize a feminist consciousness in Canada that was distinct to Canada as opposed to the States. You can't just import it. You have to modify it to the social and political milieu of the day. In any event, I gave my talk, and it was hard data, because first and foremost, I'm a scientist. U of T made sure of that. And I dotted my I's and crossed my T's. And at the end of my talk, everyone clapped politely, and then one of our colleagues raised his hand. And you have to recall, in the audience, it was mainly men. There were only a couple of women professors, and they were very, very quiet. They never opened their mouth. And he said, that was an interesting talk, and it's certainly different, rolling his eyes, but you make an assumption that you're assuming everybody agrees with. And I said, and what assumption is that? He said, you're assuming that women should be equal to men. And that just blew me away, because I realized I realized yet again that you aren't preaching to the converted. That at that time, there was a real questioning. What are these feminists doing, and why are they treading here? And women aren't equal to men. Women have their roles, and men have their roles. And so the idea of appropriate gender role behavior was seen as synonymous with justifying the status quo.
Were you